Hello friends, welcome to the session on design of compression members. So today we will take up another built-up section. Design a compressive member using double channel face-to-face to carry a factored load of 1600 kilonewtons. Length of the column is 5 meters with one end fixed and other end hinged. Design single lacing system. Assume, so we'll start with the solution. Assume FCD as 200. For beams you can go up to 200, 180 to 220, anything is fine. Area required, load divided by FCD, 1600 divided by 200, you get 8000 mm square or 80 centimeter square. Now remember, very important thing is here you have to design two columns, two channel sections face to face. Face to face means you have to keep the channels like this. This type is known as face to face. Also design single lacing system. We will come to that later on. Now area required for two channels together is 80 centimeter square. Area of one channel is 40 centimeter square. Now from steel tables, choose. So you have to choose a section, it's single channel, such that its area is little more than 40 centimeter square. Now choose the area such that its cross sectional area is little more than 40 centimeter square. So these are the various sections. These are the cross sectional properties. I think this one 42.11. So you can choose ISLC 300 at 33.1 kg per meter. Its cross sectional area is 42.11 centimeter square. Choose ISLC 2IS, or you can write only one. Choose ISLC 300 at 33.1 kg per meter. Now let us draw a typical diagram. Say these are the two channels face to face. Let this be XX or ZZ, both mean the same. Let this center be YY. Now from steel table get these value. For ISLC 300, this is 300 and this value is B, and that B is how much? We will come to that later on. Get this value B. Now from table, from steel tables, for one angle, for one channel, area is 42.11 or 4211 mm square. Let us write the value of small I XX, I YY, value of B and CYY. All these are required for future calculations. Now for ISLC 300, CYY is 2.55. Next, moment of inertia, IZZ, 6047 into 10 raised to 4 or 6047 centimeter raised to 4, 346 centimeter raised to 4. You can write these values. So here for this IXX from steel table I am having 6049.7 centimeter raised to 4 or 10 raised to 4 mm raised to 4. IYY 346 centimeter raised to 4. Same I will convert that into 10 raised to 4 mm raised to 4. B value, I think it is now width of the flange. Width of the flange B value for ISLC 300. Width of the flange is 100. So width of the flange B is 100. CYY, it is 25.5 mm. Now here mark the distances and YY values. Let its CG distance be CYY. This is the CYY. Let this distance be spacing S. Now you have to arrange spacing S such that IXX for the whole section is equal to IXX for the IYY for the whole section. Remember these values, small IXX and IYY, these are values for one individual channel. I want IXX for whole channel, IYY for the whole channel. Now arrange spacing such that IXX is equal to IYY. This is capital IXX, IYY. Now IXX, capital IXX means for the whole section is equal to small IXX plus area into distance square. Area into distance square. So same I can write, small IXX is 6049.7 into 10 raised to 4 plus area of one section is 4211 into CG distance. Now remember its CG point of this channel is here and of this channel is here. So distance of the CG of the channel from IXX axis is 0. So distance is 0. So this whole term becomes 0. This is for one channel. I want for two channels. So I am having the answer 120.9 into 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Now IYY, capital IYY. Now capital IXX. So capital IYY. So IYY is I small yy plus area into distance square. So I can write it like this. IYY is 346 into 10 raised to 4 plus area is 4211 into distance square. This term is very tricky. Remember I want distance of the CG line from the center. This distance is needed. And how do you get this distance? Already I know this distance is S from here to here. So this distance is S by 2. Now from here to here, this distance is B. B is 100. From here to here, this distance is B. And this is CYY, already I know the value. So this B minus CYY gives me this distance. And this distance is nothing but S by 2. From here to this whole S, this is S by 2. So S by 2 plus B minus CYY square. So I can write here, this is B minus CYY plus S by 2 bracket square. So this is nothing but this term is B, this is CYY S by 2. So equating CXX and CYY. IXX is equal to IYY. So IXX is 120.9 into 10 raised to 6. 120 into 10 raised to 6 is equal to, remember here multiply by 2, whole term is multiplied by 2, is equal to 2 into 346 into 10 raised to 6 plus 4211 into 100 minus 25.5, 74.5 plus s by 2 whole square. Solve it to get value of s. So solving this, I get value of s is equal to 83.73 mm. So spacing s should be such that for 83.73 IXX is equal to IYY. Now my column section is designed. Now I have to check its load carrying capacity. So I minimum is equal to IXX is equal to IYY. Any one value which you know. Already I know value of IXX 120.9 into 10 raised to 6. Raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Now get the value of R minimum. Radius of gyration, R minimum is under root I minimum by area. So 120.9 into 10 raised to 6 divided by area. 2 times 4211, because 4211 is area of one channel. So solving this, I get R minimum is equal to 119.8 mm. Slenderness ratio, lambda is equal to LE by R min. Now LE is 4000 divided by 119.84. Solving this, you get 33.38. Refer table 9C. From table 9C we get FCD is equal to 206.61 newtons per mm square. Now compressive strength or compressive load carrying capacity is equal to PD into is equal to AE into FCD. So AE is 2 into 4211 into 206.6. So you get the answer 1740 into 10 raised to 3 newtons, or 1740 kilonewtons, greater than 1600, hence okay. So given design is sufficient. This completes the problem. Now design of lacing system elements, that will continue in the next class. Thank you.